First, let's present ourselves. I'm Alexandre Lebeau. I'm working at Atos for 4 years now, and I'm working on several TMAs for Region Lorraine and Department of Calvados. I'm a certified Jahia 6.6 developer, and I hope, as I passed the exam this morning on Digital Factory. I was helped by our technical director, Pascal Guichard, who is here. Pascal, can you show up? Pascal has 25 years of experience and 8 within Atos. And he's one of the persons responsible for Atos' partnership with Jahia. Let's present the company. We are Atos, one of the European and leaders in IT. We generate more than 10 billion of revenue each year. We are 86,000 people in the world in 66 countries. I'm pretty sure you know the company. We are more than 18,000 people in France. And concerning Jahia, we have 5 Jahia competence centers in France. In Metz, Sophia Antipolis, Nantes, Niort, and Paris. And we also are Jahia Gold partner. Let's present the plan. I'm going to tell you about the client, the genesis of a particular project. I'm going to talk all along this presentation. What was the idea we had to make this project? Then, how it is made, how it is used, and the key benefits for the client and us Atos. So let's start. Lorraine's Regional Council is the entity that represents every people living in Lorraine. There are more than 2.3 million people living there. Region Lorraine is the regroupment of 4 departments: Moselle, Vosges, Meuse, and Meurthe-et-Moselle. They have 73 parliament-elected people, and there are more than 3,000 people working at the Region Lorraine, so that's quite a big customer. They have been working with us and with Jahia for 8 years now. It came from version 5.0 to 6.6, and I hope in the near future, Digital Factory. At Atos, our team for them goes from 1 to 6 developers, depending on the work level. And with them, we made and maintain 5 websites. First, the portal, which is the website that describes the region. Eureka, that is a website for research and teaching in Lorraine. We also did the intranet, and I have shown you here a cool feature we made thanks to Jahia. In the intranet, every agent is logged into Jahia, and we made them a dashboard with useful components. You have the meteo, some interesting links, statistics, videos, tips, restaurant menus, and so on. And every user can drag and drop these boxes and move them from one and another column in any order they want, and these properties are saved. It is all done in live, no editing. So that's quite a cool feature. We also made for them a website called Saril, which puts into relation apprentices and employers. So they can discuss to find apprenticeships, internships, and the employers can post their offers, and the apprentice can respond to them and get put into relation with employers. And another project I'm going to talk about all along this presentation is the event websites. So let's go. What is the genesis of this project? How it came alive? Lorraine's regional council had a need for event websites. For a particular event, everyone wants to put online a website to talk about it. But they had to pay to make a new website every time. And at Atos, we weren't making these sites. So we had a good idea. An event websites factory using Jahia. And you're going to hear about it just next. So nowadays, business teams, they want to be able to create websites without having to go to the IT. They want to be able to do websites themselves, but with no need of deep knowledge of CSS to provide a different look and feel on each website. They don't want to have new templates and new modules developed. Also, websites must be responsive. You want to host it in a unique content platform. Let's say hosted in the existing clustered Jahia 6.6 platform. You want to be able to reuse these websites, so you want to export them. And thanks to Jahia, we can do that. So we also had an idea. It was giving the client the ability to create and select different graphic styles without having of coding one single line. And to create a website, you need a rich collection of ready responsive components. So we had our idea shaped up. I haven't finished. You want to design simple websites with a unique look and without coding. So we made a proof of concept that we submitted to Lorraine's regional council. It was appreciated, then an order was passed, and we started working on it in mid-2013. And next, I have an example, just screenshots, to show you what our proof of concept was. Here, you have an existing event website. It's looking as it is. And we wanted to show them with the tools we developed, starting from our idea, that we can do this without having to code and in a few hours. So in the next slide, you will see the same site made with our event websites factory without having to code a single line. There it is. So it does change just a bit, as you can see. And it was done in a couple of hours. So that's why our proof of concept was liked, and we started working on it. How did we manage to achieve that? It was really thanks to Jahia. We provided a list of responsive components, articles, news, image slider, video slider, etc. And to simplify the styling of these websites, we created style items that are components you will see, you drag and drop into your website, and it creates CSS to give the look and feel of your website. So we thought about different type of style items. You want to be able to style an area of the page, let's say the header, the body, the footer, left header, etc., etc. You want to be able to style components. You want to be able to give different look to news, to image references, links, etc. You also want to be able to style the titles of the page, let's say H1, H2, level 1, level 2 titles. And for advanced users, we were careful. We put a style item where you can put your own CSS selector. So that's when you want to target really tiny parts of the website. So what can these style items do? We divided it in 3 categories: typographies, fonts, color of the fonts, their size, the alignment of the text, etc. You want to be able to style, to give a look and feel to the links, their color, their boldness or not, etc. You want to be able to change the background of every zone or components. You want to be able to change the background color and the background position, and so on. So these are the 3 categories of things you can do with our solution. So what did we deliver? We deliver ready components. We surcharged Jahia once because we wanted, at the time, the 6.6 wasn't already responsive. So we used existing components to make them responsive. And we provided a rich list of styling items, styling components. Now I'll show you an example of how do you style your website. So as you see there, you are in editing mode in your website. You have made your page. You have put your content in there. And right, where can I point? How can I point here? You will see here, there are a page called the styles. So you have to make a particular page where you will put your styles. In this page, you put a list that you call it your styles list, and you drag and drop style components. As you can see here, there is a style component for the whole site, the body of the website. And as you can see, you see what will typographies look like, links look like, and the background will look like. So you have a preview of what it will look like. And you have the list continuing to the bottom. We made a quick access menu. So how does a styling component, when you edit it, when you drag and drop it into the site, looks? So it's only fields divided into categories. And as you can see there, you can style typographies, you can style the font color using a picker or putting yourself the code of the color, but for advanced users, font size, and text alignment. So it's not as user-friendly as we wanted it to be, but it was a good start. When you have done that, you have your list of styles. It's done. It's ready to use. So how do you use that? Do you apply this style to your website? You go editing the website itself, and we made a selector, as you can see here, when you can select your styling page containing all your style items. And when you've done that, you publish your website, and when you go to this list, it's a very standard Jahia picker shows up, and you select your styles list. Done. Then you publish your website, and boom, that's what it looks like. And you haven't coded a single line. So it is made for event websites, not the bigger ones, not the portals, but it does look good. And we thought about the UE cookie law. We made it recently. So at the moment, there are about 10 websites online, so that's really liked by the clients, and he uses our technology to create their new event websites. I gave you the URLs, but you have to trust me. What are the benefits of this solution for the client and us? So the client doesn't have the business papers to make. They don't have to pass contract. They can do it themselves. So they gain in reactivity. They can reuse the websites because they can, thanks to Jahia, they can export them, copy components, etc., etc. They don't need the IT team. It's hosted on a unique platform, so it is easy to back up and restore. It doesn't overburden the Jahia because there are little sites and Jahia has a great cache system. And at the end, they have a different look and feel at no cost. So what are the benefits for us? The client is satisfied. They ordered improvements. We have a reusable solution. We can take these mechanisms and do them and put them together for another client. We can upgrade it easily. And thanks to that, we have a partnership relation with the client. And you will say to me, but you won't be making new websites for the client. But our business value here is that the client is happy with the product, so he wants more, so he will order improvements. So we'll have work. Thank you.